Hello. My name is Cecilia Mzondiwa. I was born and raised in Zimbabwe. By the way, hey. Those of you who are not aware, Africa is not a country. It is a continent with 54 countries, thousands of ethnic tribes, thousands of languages. So don't ask me again if Africa is a country. Anyhow, this year in Canada, February, we chose the theme "The Future Is Now" for Black History Month. So we are celebrating the beauty, the talent of Black people. And I just want to acknowledge that when we talk about Black people, we are talking about all Black people, whether they are from Africa, or from the Caribbean, whether they are in the Americas, or wherever, whatever country they are in, as long as they are dark skinned like me, a skin that does not need to go tanning. It is black and beautiful. So celebrating Black History Month, what does that mean? I just want to, share that as Black people, we were, brought up to think of ourselves as less than because of our history. We went through the slave trade, we went through colonialism, we went through all these things that made us think we were less than others. I think one of the collective consciousness that we are developing and growing into is to acknowledge that we are talented. We have lots of black talent. If you look into the music, if you look into the film industry, the actors, if you look at poets, if you look at the leaders, civil rights movement leaders like Martin Luther King, if you think of every black person, I think of my mother in the village back in Zimbabwe, how, as a resilient woman who gave birth to 8 kids and raised them, and I think raised them well, I think. And so it is about every black person, not just the political, the influential ones that we see and read about in the paper. So celebrating Black History Month, what does it mean? Here in Canada, I think we have done it as a token thing to just say, yeah, we celebrate the history of those who have been. The challenge that I pose to you is that we have black people right now, right here today, who are working hard to contribute to the well being of this country. And so we want to acknowledge them. We want to acknowledge that. We don't want to just acknowledge the history, but we want to acknowledge the present because the present is tomorrow's history. I've seen so many black people that work hard, that contribute in different ways, and I want to say kudos to you. And I want to give a shout out to you, black people out there. And so the other thing that I wanted just to share is that I know we do have lived experiences every day where we feel that racism is still about around us. There is a lot of racism against black people. I experience it every day too. The other time I went to court to represent a client and I was asked what crime, what my matter was, which crime I had committed, right? And so again, those are things that happen every day, but I don't want to focus on those. I want to focus on the fact that I know I am a talented human being, and I have goals and I have my contributions, and those are the things that I want to celebrate. So, three things that I want to leave with you today. First of all, that let's remember that the United Nations has declared a decade of people of African descent. So we are celebrating that from 2015 to 2024. And then the next thing is that February is a month that's dedicated to acknowledging and celebrating the contributions of Black people. And also the last thing is that ourselves who are in this black toned skin, we are black every day. We are not black only in February. And so I just want to say, keep the flame going, black every day. And thank you for those people who are doing what they can to acknowledge the contributions of black people.